Hi, how are you? I hope you're well and looking forward to this time that you have dedicated to yourself for self-love, self-care and looking after yourself, which is ever so important. Please, by no means, think that this is being selfish or putting yourself first rather than other people, because I can imagine this little chatter saying, you shouldn't be doing this, you're wasting your time, you've got a million other things to do. Stop all of that. Tune into the music. Take some time out. You have chosen to watch this, so something deep within you has made you realize that self-care is important. And I wanted to share 7 simple techniques why self-love, self-care is important. Firstly, self-love and time for yourself will help you accept your circumstances, yourself. Because often we're running. We are in this hamster wheel, constantly going round and round and round in circles. So by taking some time out for yourself helps you to surrender to the present moment. Not overindulge, but just take whatever time you can to look after yourself, even if it's just washing your face mindfully. That's self-care. Putting yourself first for that moment in time, being present in what you're doing. Secondly, self-care helps you to be less resistant, because often when good things are about to happen to us, we don't feel worthy. There's a client that I'm working with right now, and it's all about I don't deserve it because life can't be that good. Everything I get, everything I want, I get. So it just can't be this good. So there is resistance because there isn't a routine of self-care there, of worthiness that we do deserve to be happy, to look after ourselves and to look after others. Thirdly, self-care is a wonderful opportunity to forgive ourselves, because it's tough. There are a lot of expectations that others have from us, and we have from our own selves. It was full moon yesterday, which is all about forgiveness, letting go. And loving oneself and spending time and nurturing oneself is a good way to look at our weaknesses and let go so that we can move forward. Fifthly, self-care is very good to create a positive environment around us, to get to that vibration of joy rather than being circled around that vibration of guilt, anger, resentment. Being positive is extremely important, and self-care, loving oneself. Love is the opposite of fear, which is why another reason, the other reason for self-care is to take responsibility. When we are looking after ourselves, we are taking responsibility for our own good, which leads on to the next benefit of self-care, and that is, actually I'm going to ask you to guess. There's 2 more I'm going to mention. But what else is self-care good for? What does it help build within you? 2 things. Firstly, strength, willpower, that inner resilience, so that you can face the world. And lastly, in a funny sort of way, it builds safety, which is the opposite of fear, safety and love. So play this video again and go through all of these points if you need to realize how important spending time for yourself is, which I hope was one of the reasons why you actually pressed play on this video. And another thing I wanted to mention about is this fantastic session that I'm offering, Facial Ayur Reflex, on Monday, the 29th of March, where I am going to be going through a beautiful Ayurvedic facial routine, talking about the Neil's Yard products. I'm actually going to be closing the doors to this on the 22nd of March, because I'm going to be sending off all of you in the UK a little bag with a tea bag and a few of the Rose products, as well as a tester for one of my best blends, which is the Warm Balance blend as well. So yes, so come and join me. It's Mother's Day coming up in a few weeks, so you can buy a voucher for your mum or for yourself if you want to give, if you have little children and you want to gift yourself a present. You know, of course, it's the best present that you can give yourself, a little bit of a self-care routine. I will be talking about the theory of Ayurveda very briefly to help you identify your skin type, and we'll go through the routine, and we'll finish off with a mindfulness exercise, so you'll be very relaxed. I'll also be doing some hand reflexology to help you ground and relax further as well. It's at 7 o'clock on Monday, the 29th of March. I am not going to be doing this again until the summer. I'm hoping to do a facial kind of session with an Ayurvedic facial session, offering it a few times a year. So I want to do one for Mother's Day, and then maybe in the summer, and perhaps one later on in the year, or we'll see how it goes. But this is just an invitation for you to come and get your little goodie bag, some lovely aromatherapy oil sample, so that you can give yourself this gift. And now that we're here, as you all know, I offer EFT sessions. Let's do a beautiful EFT session for self-care, self-love. So I'm going to invite you to tune into your body and just feel where you're feeling this resistance to self-care, and change the words to suit you. And let's start off with the karate chop point, setting it up. So, case in point, even though I have no time for self-care, I love and accept myself. Even though self-care is last on my list, I've got children, I've got work duties, I've got elderly parents, I've got work that is taking over my life. I choose to give this some time. Even though I feel self-care is not for me. I don't know how to do it. I've never been taught self-care. I choose to learn how to do this. Eyebrow. I don't want to look at myself in the mirror. Side of the eye. I don't have time to look at myself in the mirror. Under the eye. What is the mirror? Where is it? Nose. It's been a hard year. Chin. I can't even do anything else, so leave alone self-care. Where does that come in? Where does self-care come in? Collarbone. Where does self-care come in? Under the arm. I'm just so scared. Top of the head. I choose to let this go now. Eyebrow. I'm going to work towards giving myself time. Side of the eye. And I can feel the resistance. And say where you feel the resistance. I feel the resistance in my chest, in my head, my shoulders, wherever you feel it in the body. I feel resistance to self-care. Under the eyes. I'm slowly letting it go. Under the nose. I'm embracing love. Chin. I'm choosing joy. Collarbone. I can see the positive. Under the arm. I choose to love and accept myself. And take a deep breath. I hope you've enjoyed this, and now you can realize the value of self-care. Think about giving yourself a few days of time out to be able to reflect, just to think about how you can incorporate self-care in your routine and increase it as and when you can. Pamper yourself when you can. These are tricky times, so it is challenging, yet it's always a choice. As long as we keep balance in life, we can navigate further with confidence and clarity. So let go of your worries, watch them at a distance, and choose to be stronger. Choose to tap into your inner strength so that you can embrace your present circumstances from a place of being grounded and anchored. Have a lovely day.